Okay, so let's start with question number 3 over here in the worksheet. So what we have, length is equals to 12 centimeters, okay? And your width over here is equals to 3 centimeters. So what is the area of rectangle? The area of rectangle is length times width, and when you will multiply them, you will get 36. And you never forget to multiply the units, which is centimeter times centimeter will give you centimeter squared. So area will always be in centimeter or meter squared. So don't forget to write square in your unit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to scroll up the video, and to scroll up the video you have to pause the video and keep on practicing the questions. Okay, now look at this question number 5. Here you are given length. Length is equals to 12 centimeter over here. You should know the formula of area of rectangle. That is, area is equals to length times width. Okay. So we are also given the area of rectangle, that is 48 centimeters squared, and we are given with length. So what we have to find over here, we need to find the width. So how can we find the width over here? So if you remember, in your lower stages you have been doing these type of questions. 12 equals to 2 times, and this square was there, you have to tell that what will be in this square. That means 2 times what will give you 12. So you know that 2 times 6 will give you 12, so that's why you will write here 6. But how you found this 6? You have to divide 12 by 2 to find 6. 2 times 6 is 12. We have 48 over here, so what will be the width? Width will be equals to 48 divided by 12. That is 12 times 4 is 48. Okay, do you understand? So you have to write the unit, which is 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter over here. Okay, so we already have learned about multiplication of decimals. If you haven't yet seen the video of decimal multiplication, so I would recommend you to go back into the playlist and please watch the lesson. Okay, so but still I'm giving you a quick recap over here. So this is length and this is your width. So for finding the area, what you have to do, we have to multiply them, of course. So whenever you have decimal multiplication, what you are going to do, leave your decimal, just multiply the number. And I also taught you that how you can do your multiplication without using calculator. So what you have to do, leave the big number here and you have to write your small number, which is 28, break it into tens and units, that is 20 and 8. Okay, so now we have to multiply them one by one. So what we are going to do, put this 0 as it is over here and start multiplying 2 with 45. 2 times 5 will give you 10. So 0 over here, 1 will be carried to 4, and 2 times 4 will give you 8, and 8 plus 1 will give you 9. So here you go, 900. So now the time is to multiply with 8. 45 times 8. So here I'm also going to multiply it directly with 45. Like how you can do this, 8 times 5 is 40. So 0 will be over here and 4 will be carried to this 4. 8 times 4 is 32, and 32 plus 4 will give you 36. So I'm gonna write over here 36. I'm just writing here directly so that I can add them up. So look at, I got my answer easily, 1260. So this is the answer of multiplying 45 by 28. Now we have to place our decimal. We are going back into the question and we have 4.5 and 2.8. So you have to count the position of the decimal one by one. And what you have to do, you have to always start from your right, going towards left. To reach your decimal, you have to count the dashes. So one dash is here and you will reach your decimal. So you will write over here one decimal place, and then starting from your right going towards your left, how many dashes are there? Only one. So 1 plus 1 means 2 dashes. You have to move in your answer from right to left. Okay, this is your right, starting from right, moving towards left, how many dashes? 1, 2, and put your decimal over here. So this is your answer now, 12.60 centimeter squared. Okay, so these questions are not only for your area finding, it is also for your multiplication practice and your word problems. We are going to cover the word problems in this, so please keep on doing all of these questions. Okay, again look at here, this is 68 times 43, so you have to follow this way and then you find your answer. Okay. Okay, so now I'm scrolling up to the next one. Look at this question. The width of a rectangle is 28 centimeter. Width is equals to 28 centimeter. All right, and the area is equals to 1540 centimeter squared. Okay, so let's write the units with this. And we have width and we have area. What we need to find? Length. Okay, when you need to find area, what you do? Multiply length and width. And when you need to find width or length, what you will do? You will divide. Okay, so the same thing we are going to over here. 1540 equals to 28 times what? So this thing you need to find, that is length. So we have to divide 1540 by 28. So what you need to do, you need to divide these numbers. So you can use both of the ways. You can use your bus stop method, and here you will find 28 times 5 will give you 140, and you will write over here 140, remainder will be again 140, and 28 times 5 will give you 140. Okay, so your answer will be 55 centimeter. Understand? So the length of the rectangle is 55 centimeter and the width was 28 centimeter. But this is one way of doing your division. But as I said that you should use your simplifying way, and that is you can find your HCF. So how can you do this? You write your numbers over here and try finding their common factors. So 2 times 7 is 14 and 1 will go to 4. It will become 14. So 2 times 7 is again 14 and this 0 will be copied down. Now what is this? 770. Now here we have 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 4 is 8. So look at here, this is 77 and 0 will be copied in the answer. This is 14. So it means we can divide both of these numbers by 7. So let's divide it by 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 0 just copy it down, and then 7 times 2 is 14. Now we have 2 over here and 110 over here. It means we can divide it only by 2 if possible. So this number is 0 having at end, and this is 2. It means they are even numbers. So you can divide both of numbers by 2. Okay. So let's divide it. This is 11. So what is a near number to 11 is 10. So 2 times 5 is 10 and 1 will be remainder. 11 minus 10 will give you 1. So 1 will be carried to the next number. It will become 10 now again. So what you have to do, 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, and 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, so now you can see that we have no common factor of 55 and there we have 1. So what we have to do, it means this is your HCF. So your HCF is going to be 2 times 7 times 2, that is 28. Okay, 2 times 7 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28. So now what to do? It means you have to divide both of your numbers by 28, right? Here you will get 1, but when you will divide 1540 by 28, which number you are going to get? Again, you have to go into your bus stop method. No, you don't need to go there. Look at, when you multiply these numbers with this 55, you will get this number. Okay, do you understand what do I mean? I mean that if you multiply this 2 times 7 times 2, which is 28, by 55, you will get this number, this one, that is 1540. So it means that 28 times 55 is 1540. So 55 is your answer. So if you don't understand it how I did this, I give you more examples over here. For example, there is 36 and 24, and you need to divide it like this, 36 by 24. What you will do, you will need to find the HCF of both numbers. So let's divide it directly by 6. 6 times 6 is 36 and 6 times 4 is 24. Then they can be divided by 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Now look at here, they are prime numbers. There is no common factors. Okay. So it means your HCF will be 6 times 2, right? We have already done the lesson of HCF. If you don't understand, you can go back into your lesson and you can revise from there, okay? 6 times 2 is 12 is going to be your HCF. And remember these numbers, that is 12. If you multiply it by this 3, you will get 36. Okay, 12 times 3 is 36. And the same way, if you multiply this 12 by this 2, you will get this number, that is 24. 12 times 2 is 24. Okay, now let's do question number 9, in which you can see that there are two rectangles. One is the bigger and the inner one is the smaller. What we have to do, we have to work out the shaded area. Shaded area is this one. You can see this one is the shaded area. So how we can find it? You can see that when there is something big and inside there is something small, okay, like this is a small thing and this is a big thing. So if I need only this part and this part, what I have to do, the extra one I will put out, I will take it away. Which one is the extra in this big box? This little box is extra. So if I will take it away, I will get this and this area. So the same thing you have to do over here. First you need to find the area of big rectangle. Big rectangle is having the sides 12 and 14. So the area will be 12 times 14. Same way you have to choose, that is 10 plus 2, multiply them. 0 will be copied down and 1 times 14 is 14. In the same way 2 times 14 is 28. Then add them up and you will get 168. Okay, centimeter squared, which is the area of big rectangle. All right, so we got the area of big rectangle, and now we need to find the area of small rectangle, which is 80 centimeters squared. 10 times 8 is 80. Now I have to take away this one white rectangle, and then I can find the shaded area. Okay, you understand? If I take it away, so what is left over here? This one only. So the same thing I have to do. Look at this, is the big rectangle line, and this one is the small rectangle line, this one. Okay, so if you take it away like this, what you will left with? Only this black lines. So big rectangle's area is 168 and the small rectangle is 80 centimeter. So what's your answer is going to be? 168 take away 80 will give you 88 centimeters squared. So this will be your answer. Alright, so now what you have to do, you have to practice now. I'm scrolling up the sheet and try to do more and more question yourself. Right now, pause your video and try solving the questions. Look at question number 10, you can do yourself. Here you need to find length and width is given to you. Okay, so now move to the next question. And in question number 11, what they're asking you, they told you that there is a perimeter of a square that is 28 centimeters. So you know what is a perimeter? Perimeter is sum of all sides. Sum of all sides of any shape. For example, we have square over here. So you know that square has all sides equal. If the one side of a square is 2, it means all sides will be equal to 2. Right, so what will be the perimeter? Perimeter is the 2 plus 2 plus 2 and plus 2. So how you can write it? 4 times 2, right? That is 8. It means that if you multiply the side of a square with 4, you will get perimeter. S means side. So it means perimeter is equals to 4 times side of a square, right? So if you are given perimeter that is 28 centimeter, so what will be the side of a square? Side of a square means 4 times what equals to 28? That is 28 divided by 4, which will give you 7. So it means that the side of a square is equals to 7 centimeters. So it means that we have a square with 7 centimeter each side. Alright, so what will be the area of a square? So for finding the area of a square, what you have to do, you have to take a square of the side that is 7 centimeter. You need to multiply it 2 times. That is 7 times 7 is 49 centimeter squared will be the area of a square. So whenever you need to find the area of square, what you will do, you have to multiply it 2 times a side with itself. Like it is 7, so you need to multiply 7 times 7, which will give you 49 centimeters squared. So this will be your answer here. Okay, so now let's move to the next question and try solving more and more questions. You need to practice as much as you can. So now look at question number 12. You can try it yourself. You are given length and width. And what you have to do, write down the length and width of two other rectangles with area 36 centimeter. So this will be your today's challenge question. I'm giving you a hint over here. They have told you that 9 times 4 is giving you 36 centimeter. This is one type of rectangle which has these multiples. So these are the multiples of 36. Na? 9 and 4 are the multiples of 36. Now they are saying that can you make same length means same area rectangle with different multiples. Do you understand what do we mean that? So if you understand, try doing it. Otherwise you can always go and check in the challenge questions. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Question number 13 is here in front of you. This is a square and this is a rectangle. So what you have to do, the square and rectangle have the same area. So what is the question now? They are saying you that find the y. If the area of a square is equals to the area of a rectangle, how can you find the side? So this is again your challenge question. Today, two challenge questions you have to do, and if you could be able to do, please tell me in the comment section, and if you couldn't, then also tell me in the comment section. And moreover, I give you some hint over here. So you know the area of a square is side square. What is the side of a square over here? 8. So you have to take a square of 8 means you have to multiply it 2 times. Alright, so it will be 64 centimeter squared. And now they are saying that the area of square and rectangle is equal. It means you got your area over here. Now can you solve it? You have the area of rectangle same as the area of squared. area of square. Okay, okay, so I think it's enough for today, and I hope that you are doing your task, everyday task you have to complete to pass your 11 plus exam and to score good marks in your exam. All right, see you in the next class.